Guys, welcome back to yet another video. Today I'm going to be doing a recap on NQ for the AM session. So let's get right into it. So basically today was a pretty slow day for me. I didn't take any trades, but I was actively watching the markets, right? So just to go over PA, price action. Basically yesterday we were trading around this level, and I said that if we, I said I wanted to see what type of reaction we got off of this level. I also said that I didn't expect any crazy movement around this time just because it was an optimal for trading due to the sessions and the volume. So yeah, so we did get some displacement below this level, kind of like during London's session. London did run like 300 points before New York, so that was definitely something that threw me off. But at the same time, I was short, I was bearish for the day to daily sell side. So this is the most obvious sell side here. We have also these little stacked lows. So I was very bearish, and then we also had like a weekly. I'm sorry, we had a weekly imbalance as well. Let's see if see this weekly imbalance that price did trade to. So for multiple reasons, I'm bearish, and then obviously like the market is making lower lows and lower highs overall. So we this downtrend is very clear. So I put a line here at open, but we're just gonna go and see what happens before that, right? So what I like looking for is a pullback into a 5 minute, right? When I have a lot of conviction, I don't necessarily need a 5 minute, but there was based off of that concept alone, there was multiple pullbacks that we could have capitalized off of. So there's a pullback right here into a 5 minute. This was around. Well, this was actually after market open. I was looking at also this pullback right here, pre-market. I was watching this. Look how that respected. Then we have yet another 5 minute here. Right now, this 5 minute, I'm actually gonna delete that because this we already had taken sell side. Once we took sell side at like 10 a.m., I was just not interested at all. Like I didn't really think anything was gonna happen. And to my knowledge, nothing happened. Like it was just consolidating all session. So and it's Friday, I didn't really expect much. So after that sell side was hit, I was honestly just like done for the day. But based off of that concept alone, I'm not gonna sway too far away from that because this is just the main highlight here. It's gonna be these 5 minute pullbacks, right? I love these 5 minute pullbacks. When the market is truly bearish or truly bullish, you're gonna see these 5 minute fair value gaps get respected quite a lot. So here you could have had a. I was looking at this pre-market and I didn't get an entry on this, right? We'll go down to the lower time frames now. And the same thing with this, I was looking for an entry. I think I wasn't on the charts at this time. I was a little bit caught up with a few things. But let's see. Let's go on the 1 minute. So for me, this trade was invalid because we hit the internal low. So I was not allowed to enter here based on my rules. I'm going to delete this blue line. So, we all have reference. This is a 930 open right here. Actually, this is a 930 open right here. So I'm going to delete that. So we just have, we have that for reference. If anything, I could just see here. I'm going to mark this candle like this. So we know that's a 930 open, right? We made a 930 high. Surprisingly, we didn't resweep that level. I wanted this to come up and resweep this level, but we never got that. So yeah, I never got the entry here because this was invalid. There's a fair value gap right here, which if we would have closed inside of, not inside, but we would have closed above this internal low, then that would have been valid. That would have been a banger trade. First target here, and then you might have gotten stopped out at break even. No biggie. On a Friday, I wouldn't be mad taking targets here. And then the next one, we have a pullback yet into another 5 minute, which is this one. This one right here. And again, my model was not valid. See, I already hit the internal low right here. And I saw this lifetime. And honestly, I could have taken this we did, close below that gap. But it was Friday. I made a really good trade the day before. I made like 3R. I posted the recap as well. So I didn't really want to force a trade. I didn't want to give away, profits that I made already during the week. This is one of my best weeks in trading thus far. So I just wanted to keep it that way, and I just decided to, stay off the charts. Um, but yeah, I didn't really have too much time to decide. As you can see, price just ran towards sell side. Uh, yeah, that's it. That was pretty much the recap for the day. Very simple. Once I opened my charts, I instantly I knew that I wanted to look for shorts. Instantly, right? We're like dumping. We're in war. The market is not stable. There's a lot of fear in the market. I believe right now it's like risk off for sure. Is risk off. So it's uncertain market conditions, is uncertain conditions for the U.S. economy. All those things, play a huge role. And this was just, another day where all these things lined up for you to form your bias to be short. If you were long, no biggie. It is what it is. It makes, in some ways it makes sense. We did sweep all this liquidity right here. I guess you could make the argument to look for longs, but with this amount of bearish momentum to the downside, like I'm targeting sell side, right? I don't see this coming up anytime soon. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys got something from this recap. Even though I didn't take any trades, it's still very educational to tape read and actively stay on the charts. So catch you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.